Hello guys, and welcome back to What in Tarnation? Today we are doing our intro video because previously in our Amelia Earhart video, we didn't really introduce ourselves properly. We just went right into the conspiracy theory. So today we're just taking a step back and just introducing ourselves for y'all to get to know us a little bit more and what the podcast is.
Hi, I'm Rachel. My favorite color is royal blue, and my favorite animal is probably a dog, except if they look like a rat. Even if you like bald ones.
But hairless ones are for the win. Even hairless cats. I love hairless cats. I'll die by them, especially when they're fat. I want a fat one, and I want to name it Fluffy. There's only one person other in the world that knows a fat hairless cat named Fluffy.
Okay. Imagine how many times you had to wash it.
And oil it. Just
yeah, because it's gonna be dry. Every time you try to pet it, it's just
yeah.
That's scary.
Okay.
I'm included in IB, band, and NHS. For band, I'm a clarinet player. I'm a librarian, so basically I print out all the music for everybody. Especially when they lose it. In my free time, I like to go see movies, hang out with friends, go to parks, because I like swings.
She a party girl.
My goal for senior year is just to get A's and B's, get good grades. And my goal for this podcast is to have fun.
Okay. That's kind of lame.
Lame.
Yeah, party. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, I'm Andrea, and I don't know what my favorite animal is, to be honest. I love all. Okay, not really. My favorite color is actually orange and yellow.
Yellow?
Orange and yellow, yeah, they're
Okay.
both, it's kind of the same.
Yeah, true.
They should put that side on. And I am in soccer for school and IB, so that takes up pretty much all of my time. And outside of school, I babysit my siblings. I just spend time with them all day.
And you work?
And I work.
Yeah,
and I work. I got paid. I need to get the money sometime. And well, on my free time, I just like to watch movies, binge watch, or just sleep a lot.
And now work.
And not work.
Oh, not work? I said now work.
Oh, and now work, I guess. Just for the money. And basically, I can't take y'all serious. Oh my god. Okay, basically, my goals for my senior year is to just live it up the whole way, everything. No, I'll keep my distance, I guess. But just have fun in general. Make good grades, have fun, be on top of my work, be on top of my sports, and everything. And for this podcast, I just want to have fun. I want to have something for our fellow IB students to look and laugh at. This is for y'all to laugh
Yes.
at us, basically.
Hello, my name is Sita, and my favorite animal is a dinosaur.
I thought it was hairless cats.
No, that's my future pet. My future ideal pet is a hairless cat that's fat.
That's gonna be expensive to maintain. It's gonna die just because it was so dry.
That is out of pocket of you.
Because it's so dry.
Okay. Okay, my favorite animal is a dinosaur, but they're technically considered reptiles. So I guess animal-wise, it would be a fox. I am a manager for our high school dance team, and what I do as a manager is just run around, help the team, and help my directors do what they need to do to the best of my abilities. Yeah. And so what I do outside of school is I like to sleep, read. What do you mean? Okay, sleep, read, and play video games. I've been on a very big video game streak this summer, which isn't good because I need to do my work. I read, but I need to do my work.
That's a miracle.
That I read?
Yeah.
I like reading.
But our school book?
No, The Kite Runner, so good. I recommend it. Everyone go read The Kite Runner because like it had me crying 500 times and I was like, no! And okay, it was just a whole bunch. Like my goals for senior year include not being stressed out because of school.
Yeah.
Right now I'm already stressed out, but I'm hoping it chillax a little and I, don't really, yeah. And I hope to just, like have a fun senior year, like not necessarily partying because I'm an introvert and that's just not my scene, but just like hanging out with
Everybody you love.
yeah, everyone I love. I'm just kidding. My goals for this podcast are have fun and learn something educational, which Andrea here before she was like, what do you mean educational? I'm learning different stuff. The first episode about Amelia Earhart, I didn't know that she was abducted by aliens in a hollow earth. I didn't know that, that's something new. I'm educated.
It comes to the same thing. In conclusion, she dies.
But what if?
What if she's still dead? She's still dead. There's no what if she's still dead.
Okay. Yeah, and hope to meet new people. I hope we get lots of guests and we can, get different opinions
And just have a different vibe in here.
yes, like have just like fun.
Mix
so
it
you
up.
guys can
Spontaneous.
Yes.
So the whole reason we're doing this is because it is a part of CAS, which is a part of IB, or International Baccalaureate Program, and it helps us like gain more knowledge and more respectful views over like other people's opinions and otherworldly views, etc. It just allows us to like look at the world differently than we did before. And CAS is a big part of that, and that's why we're doing this podcast in the first place.
So basically, CAS is, since we're seniors and we started CAS project last year, it's coming to end in like December. So trying to like get, at least like some videos in before then, with like guests and whatnot. But basically, CAS is like a project which requires us to like work together, and it either has to be creative, an activity, or a service. And there were many like CAS projects that we could choose from. However, we chose a podcast because it's fun and educational, which I think it is, but different opinions in the room.
There are many topics. We chose to narrow it down to conspiracy theories because we wanted to keep it interesting, not just for our audience but for us, because we didn't want to be stuck doing something that we weren't gonna like in the long run. And this is very spontaneous for us, very different for me at least. It's just for a good laugh at the end. We pick out our theories, some that have about sub-theories, so each one of us can have a part to say. So that's how we narrow it down.
Since our podcast, is a video and it's not an audio that's uploaded to Spotify or Apple Music or however you listen to audios yet. So since it's a video, it requires it requires more to be done because it's a video, not just an audio. The way we choose topics is one of us suggests a topic, and then we get together and we're like, do we want to do that or do we not want to do that? And then we find out if we want to do it or not, and then we do it. Yep, that's how you.
It's a whole
How you do it.
process though, because it's not just one topic, it's multiple, and we're just trying to narrow it down to maybe sometimes we might consider two, but most of the time just one. That's pretty long.
If the topic is too insensitive,
Yes.
offensive, or just like not that interesting to us, we won't do it if it's offensive or insensitive. But if it's not that interesting to us, we're not gonna do it.
Everybody has a role that like is a part of this video, and for me, I edit. I make sure all of the clips and stuff are together, and that way when we mess up, they won't be there. I make sure they're all together, and like all of our mistakes and like little words of offense,
Of wisdom.
our words of offensive wisdom are taken out. Make sure it's all clean, healthy. Andrea does like all the videos and the layouts of everything that we're gonna do after we like decide who's doing what speaking parts, etc. So it also helps with the research, like Andrea, the videoing. She gets together all the thumbnails and puts together the subtitles for the video. That way it's easy for her to understand, and she also uploads the videos for us.
This is our podcast. We get to decide who's in it, or like I said before, our topics. And if you want to be in our next podcast video in the future, so basically we have a form where you fill it out, put your name, and put the suggestion that you want to be in, basically. And that's gonna be, there's a separate form in order if you just want to just suggest a topic and not be in the videos, and it's totally fine. That's gonna be a separate form. Okay, well basically those forms are gonna be found in our description box, so go for it.
Yes.
I say go for it because we want something new, we want something fresh.
Join us.
Yeah.
We want you on the podcast. But if you fill out the form, that does not automatically mean you get into the podcast. If, let's say we have multiple people filling out the form, and like Andrea said, like if someone fills out the form and they're like, oh, like they put in the form, oh, I also want this person, maybe both of y'all will be in that one. But if someone you suggest the topic and we just don't think that fits, or we don't think that's something we want to talk to you about particularly, then we'll contact you if we want that or not.
Yeah, so we'll let you know
Yes.
if anything is going on.
Communication.
On the flip side, since we have this YouTube channel and podcast, and YouTubers usually have like a fandom name for like all of their followers, so we decided that y'all could be called professional dads, just because when we made
There's
the
a professional
form.
dad right there.
Oh,
If
we could-
about timing. No, we're not gonna record him.
we
He's a
can't, guys.
man.
We can't. He's a working man.
Look, that's y'all right there walking. That's y'all. That's our fans right there. Wow, look at him,
He's working.
dude. He is.
He has the whole briefcase, whole suit.
He just took off his glasses to read a text.
Oh my
He's going
gosh.
crazy. Oh, he put them back on. Okay, sorry. Continue.
So we decided y'all could be called professional dads because when we made the form for the name of the channel, What in Tarnation as well as professional dads was super close in like what it should be, and so since it was a close second, we decided that y'all could be called that, and we called the channel What in Tarnation.
Yep. But basically, that's it for What in Tarnation.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope you at least think about joining, because
Do it.
you know, as we said, we want you to join. We want guests to be on. We want to talk to new people. We want to learn new things.
We want to laugh.
Yes, we want different vibes. You know, like we want you. We want you to be on the podcast.
That
yes.
sign. We want you.
We want you.
We're good.
Yeah, and that's basically it. So
America needs you.
Okay, if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and you know, comments are always welcome. And if you want to contact us, if you want to be a guest, you know, as we said, fill out the form, which will be on our YouTube description. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Oh, it's still on.